Hi everyone, I hope you're doing well. I decided to go ahead and play some games with the Esper list that I just did a deck tech for. I really like the deck and I didn't want you guys to have to wait to see it in action. So with that in mind, I'm going to go ahead and try to jump into a two-man. See you guys in just a minute. Okay, looks like we're on the draw. We have a turn 1 hand disruption spell followed by fetch land to have remand up. So we're going to keep this hand. Seems like a good one. I'm going to guess this is like Zoo or something, or maybe just Burn in general. It's going to make Thoughtseize a lot worse. Let's see. I still think we want to Thoughtseize, figure out exactly what we're facing. So we're going to end up taking 4 less by taking this Gore Clan Rampager. I think that's what we want to do. We're still going to kind of be in dire straits here. We need to find a removal spell, but would not be surprised to get bolted and mutagenic. Yep. Taking a ton. So we're just going to F6 so we can pass party on all of these triggers. And oh my gosh, another mutagenic growth. All right, well, sometimes this deck does that and you're at 6. Well, okay, so we can get black land here. I think we're in a position where we're probably not going to be remanding anything. We're just going to want to run Snapcaster Mage out to try to block this Monastery Swiftspear. I don't know why it's went through my attacks. I want it to block. But it did, so we're just going to get a Watery Grave. I did not think I hit F2 that many times. I mean, we're still likely dead, so it's probably not the biggest deal. Combat. Declare your attack. I'm not hitting F3. I hit F2 one time. And it's straight to... Okay, something is... Oh, because we don't have the stop set on his side. I don't know how that got changed. That's ridiculous. Alright, well, that's really awful. Probably just going to get bolted. Well, we could try to, let's see, put this in play, Victim of Night this thing. So we took 2 extra points of damage. I'm not sure how that stop got unset, but it is what it is. I mean, it's going to be very difficult for us to gain life before we're just dead to a lightning bolt. I don't mind fetching because against a deck like this, 3 is basically the same thing as 1. Like 3 is basically just dead. Sure. Okay, well now it won't skip through attacks. So let's get an island and throw a Snapcaster Mage in front of Swiftspear here. I feel like we should potentially be at 4. Boros Charm. Yeah, okay, so we're getting Boros Charmed to death. Alright, let's see. What do we have in the sideboard? I definitely think we went Timely Reinforcements. Swords are pretty clunky. Let's see, we're going to want Counter Squalls. We'll bring in this Duress. We'll bring in this Inquisition. Zealous, probably not. We do not want these Thoughtseizes. Lingering Souls are probably just too slow and grindy for a deck like this, and I don't think we went Feast and Famine. I think we just want our life gain sword. I don't think we went Dismember, but Murderous Cut seems reasonable. Engineered Explosives Also, probably too slow. I don't think we went Dismember because of the potential to have to pay the life. I think we can probably just cut a Thought Scour. Although, having the... You know, yeah, because I don't think we're going to be going turn 2 Tasigur. It's probably just too painful for us to try to do that. We have to take too much damage from our shock lands. So, Lingering Dismember sort of... Yeah, I think that this is good. We'll submit this. We will play first. Well, we're going to keep a hand with Lingering Souls for sure. We're going to need to find white. And I'm not... You know, we could... Let's see here. We could go Polluted Delta, Serum Visions, and probably find the land that we need to get a white source. But I don't want to... chance it. Like, having this is really great, so I'd rather go for the for sure thing. All right. Let's see. Yeah, we will play Duress. Probably mostly creatures, but we have the chance to take some burn, take a Tribal Flames perhaps. Let's see. What is this? Counter target blue instant. I'm not really that worried. I think... Oh, you know what? Gorklan is a creature, so he actually can't. He acts like a spell, but he's a creature. Goblin Guide. So let's see. Next turn we're going to take a lot. And then we're going to play a Timely Reinforcements. Obviously, I think we're just going to take this Boros Charm. And then we'll go ahead and Serum Visions. We need to find a land. Victim. We want both of these. Unfortunately, if we're going to play Timely Reinforcements next turn, let's see. If we put Victim of Night, like if we put Victim of Night on top and then Flooded Strand on top of that, in order to play Timely, we're gonna have to shuffle it away. We could go Flooded Strand on top, Victim on top, and just kill something next turn. No, we can't because we don't have 2 black yet for Victim of Night. So let's do this. Let's put this on the bottom. Let's put this on top, and our plan will be to play Timely Reinforcements next turn. Oh, you know what? We knew about the Goblin Guide. We actually could have put the land on top, left the Victim of the Night below that, and we wouldn't have had to shuffle it away. All right, taking 6. Okay, well, let's just do... I'd love to get another black source, but considering our life total and everything, I think we're just going to go for Timely here. And we did draw, we have a path, which is great, and we have a Snapcaster Mage, so we can begin trying to deal with his board here. All right, so he doesn't have a second land to Blood Rush Gorklan, which is great. And we picked up another white source, so that's great. Let's see. Nakatl's a 2/2. Goblin Guide. Let's see, if we double block the Nakatl... Oh, does he have another mutagenic growth? So if you double block Nakatl and he mutagenic growth, then we still get to kill it. Yeah, I think I want to try to start clearing the board of his stuff, so I'm going to double block here, and I'm going to block like this. And if he uses a mutagenic growth to save one of them, then he's not getting damage in with it. Okay, well that's a thing too you can do. All right, well we're still going to be able to kill both of these things. See, I think it was counter target blue instant, so we're fine with this path to exile. Okay, so he can blood rush, and I think we want to do it in response. What is Goblin Guide reveal a Geist of Saintcraft? Okay, so we're going to go to blocks. We won't have any blocks, so we're going to let him... I think he's considering blood rushing. So we'll go to blocks, no blocks. He should get priority. So he guess he's not going to do anything because he doesn't have to. So we'll path the Wild Nacatl. And we're going to snap Path Nacatl. I mean, snap Path Goblin Guide. Actually, maybe Goblin Guide would have been better to get a... Actually, no, our life is actually higher, so we don't want timely reinforcements. And next turn, we'll be able to play a Tasigur. Next turn we'll be able to play, let's see if we get rid of 2, 3, 4, 5. We can actually play it for, let's see, I don't think, I just want to play Tasigur. We can play, he does have the Blood Rush ability. We can't actually counter that, I think, because it's not, he doesn't cast it. It's an activated ability of the card. So he can counter whatever we quote unquote counter. I think we're just gonna play Tasigur for 2 here, and then we're gonna hold up a piece. We're gonna hold up some counter magic. Actually, you know, oh no, I couldn't. I was going to say maybe it would make more sense to hold. Let's see, do we want to block? I don't think we do. I don't think we want to attack yet. I was going to say maybe we could have held up Counter Squall, but we actually don't have the second black in play yet. Okay, so he's just going to Plague War Clan. That's good because he doesn't have mana up to counter that. So we are operating on that tempo axis here. Okay, let's see. So we are going to attack for sure. I think we just attack and then we can hold. Yeah, we just attack. We hold up we have our remand, our path to exile. In fact, we could even Serum Visions this turn. Let's see, Serum Visions here. Yeah, we will. Blue, black, yep, just making sure. In case we win it. Well, I don't think we need another one of those. This might be useful. And we're just going to hold up Counter Squall / Remand and Path. Now, if he does not play a land and plays Gore Clan, we're just going to remand it, tempo him, time walk him again, and attack him for 6. If he does play a land, then we'll probably just Path to exile his Gore Clan Rampager. All right, well, we're just going to be more than happy to remand this one more time. Bash for 6 here. I guess we could have Inquisitioned, but no, I would actually want to play Restoration Angel. play Restoration Angel, unless there's something we have to path. I can't think of what, but we'll just Restoration Angel, and then we can path the Score Clan if he plays it, and we should be good. Don't really care about this. If it gets really gigantic and we're majorly worried about it, we'll just path it. Go to blocks, pass priority to our opponent. He doesn't do anything. We'll go to damage and just take 1. Step links, sure. End of turn resto. Don't actually need to blink anything. Untap. I think we'll just path step links and then attack for the win. He may concede here, and if he does, I'll probably just Inquisition out of curiosity. Because I don't think, let's see, yeah, I don't think we're losing this. See if we can learn anything more about what might be in his deck. Okay, well, he's not going to show us. All right, so these are bad. Sowers aren't very good. Actually, he does have Nakatl. I think Engineered Explosives could set up a nice 2-for-1. Is there anything we don't want? Like Remands, I guess, are just okay. They're good if he's playing Gore Clan, but they're pretty bad against his cheaper stuff. So maybe we cut a couple of those. And I think the counter squalls are fine. You know, they're good against the ways he's trying to close out the game, like Boros Charm and potentially Tribal Flame, stuff like that. So we will go with this. Actually, the Duress, I guess the Duress is fine. I mean, playing a Duress to get rid of Boros Charm or Tribal Flames or any of his high damage burn spells, I'm completely fine with. Well, let's see. Polluted Delta. We got rid of our Marsh Flats, but I don't think we'd want to. I think we just want this to get a. It's kind of. This is where our mana feels a little awkward. We are on the draw, so we can play. I think we play Polluted Delta. And we just get a Watery Grave and hope to draw into this white source. We're going to keep it and hope for the best. Because Watery Grave turns on our Victim of the Night. It's annoying. Revealing a path. So that, let's see here. I kind of wish we had that Godless Shrine. I guess we will get to see. I'm actually, you know, a lot of times I like to fetch so that I don't have to shuffle it away. But I'm really, let me think here. Like if we don't see a land, then maybe, do we want to shuffle? This is the question. I'm not going to. I'm not gonna fetch yet. I want to see what it is, and if it's not a land, I want to shuffle it away. Okay, so I am gonna get a Hollowed Fountain at the end of this. God, we could use that other path though, man. All right. We'll shuffle that away. We're gonna get the Hollowed Fountain. Now, we might want that Godless Shrine back, because Godless Shrine would allow us to path and Victim here. we're going to Inquisition and hold up path. Hopefully Inquisition will allow us to take it. Let's see, what is this? Boreal's Charm. Yep, your Boreal's Charm just, let's see. Double Strike, Gore Clan. Double Strike, Bolt. I think we actually just take the Bolt, because any of this other stuff we can just kill his Goblin Guide in response to. I mean, we'll give him a chance to use something, but we're definitely past Goblin Guide. Reveals a land. That's great. Pausing, thinking about going for it. We'll go to blocks, give him one more chance to use one of his spells. He won't. We'll go ahead and path here. No, I won't be upset if he plays a creature. He didn't. So I think we just play our Marsh Flats and pass. We do have timely reinforcements, but I think we'd rather get the that's the question, I guess. Do we care about the guys? You know, we can get a basic swamp and kill anything if we want to, as well as play timely reinforcements. Then again, let's see, if we let him keep his thing, he has a way to give it trample and double strike, so I think we just want to kill anything that he plays. Let's see here. Get a black source, kill step links. Yeah, I think we're just going to kill it. Yeah, we'll Inquisition. We'll take this thing. And why not? We'll go ahead and gain the life. We can always flash this back with Snapcaster Mage. And then we have Snapcaster Mage for any creature that he plays. We will need to start closing the game out at some point, but Guttural Response is not looking great against our removal spells. Now we just want to draw like a clock of some sort. Path to Exile is perfectly reasonable. We'll just play this tap to pass the turn. So we almost have Cryptic Command online, and if we didn't have to get that basic swamp, if this was less of, and in fact it might make sense to, I don't actually know if it makes sense to get rid of Cryptics, but if this was a less aggressive matchup, then we would be able to fetch much more judiciously and ensure that we can hit our hit the colors that we want. Do we want to Thought Scour? I don't see why not. You know, we do have this path. It might be time to just consider getting aggressive with the Snapcaster Mage. Oh, there's a good one, actually. So we're going to put this on top of our library because we do have a target for it. And it gains life. Let's see here. Yeah, we're going to Inquisition, play the sword, and hold up path. We could have just... this guy's going to bolt us here. Sure. I think we're just going to take that. So I guess we could actually just... Yeah, we're going to play out the sword. Next turn, we're going to snap flashback, timely reinforcements. We could have done this differently so that we could like started attacking with Snapcaster Mage next turn, but I'm pretty okay with just flashing back, timely reinforcements, and doing it the turn after. This guy does not appear to be running any real removal spells. Let's see, blue and any color. Target timely. Can't imagine our opponents winning this game. We'll pass. And I think even if our opponent was to play a Goblin Guide, then I think we're probably still fine. I don't think he's going to kill us next turn. If he could Goblin Guide, even if he had a mutagenic growth to 4, he doesn't have the double strike thing anymore. He could Gore Clan it. I think we're definitely safe to tap out here. And then we'll equip up, and there you go. So that was a pretty good example of why I think it's okay to have Academy Ruins in this deck, because we're not just able to put it back on our library when it's destroyed. Because we have Thought Scours, sometimes it opens up a good window to be able to put it back on. We Thought Scour, cantrip, and in a situation like that with open mana, Thought Scour also is put a sword on top of our library. So that's pretty sweet. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed that game. I have some other things to do, and as much as I would love to play some more games for you guys, for right now, I think we're just going to do this one. But as always, thank you for watching. Thank you for commenting. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. I would greatly appreciate the support. Draw well, smash face.